Hello, welcome back. Last time I visited floor 3 and learned some magic and had my truth mirror taken from me, so I can't currently scan things. Oh right, I was going to talk to Ozzy before I left. Let's do that real quick. So lots more to see there. We're going to check it out. Nope, same as ever. Alright. So what did I learn? I learned healing. One of these was from Dispoison. Right, Dispoison I learned by using Light Needle a lot. Healing I learned from being taught it, I think. Alright, and I can't go the back way out of here, or can I? How does this work? I can't go the back way out of here because I don't have the key. I could only teleport there, fight some skeletons, then use the green dragon rod to warp back to the start, I think. Where am I? Getting all confused. So the church was here. The way down is here. Right, I was thinking I was somewhere else than I was. That's fine. So journey down's not too terribly long. So now that I've met a couple of soldiers on the future floors, I wonder if Baskrees, that's his name, would be interested in talking to me more. I just thought of it now, though, as I'm stepping on this teleporter, and I'm not going to go back to talk to him. Eric, over there in the other direction that I'm going, had some sort of clue that I wrote down. I've heard there's something in the dungeon that's not a man or a monster. It looks like it's waiting for something. I'd like to see it once. Maybe it's carrying something good. Gotta watch where I'm going instead of having my face in my notes. I think he must have been talking about the fairy I saw once. That's my best guess. Seems reasonable. Got those two chests noted. They're both locked with a key that I don't have. So yeah, the run back from the fountain is getting longer, but it's not too terribly long yet. Once I get whatever key opens the skeleton door, it'll be shorter. And let's see, Manuel said 5 floors. So this is around... What was that noise, I wonder? I don't think I know. So we're somewhere around the halfway point of this game, according to that. Okay, so the north thing was the... Was it Tower of Prayer or something? Have I gone... What's this? Yes, I went here and I learned... stuff. That's where my truth mirror was exchanged, I think. Did I go here, though? That I'm not sure about. Right, I have a crescent axe, and it's nice. That was a good find. Oops. What's the pickup button? It's the right face button. Okay. Poison pits and nothing. Got it. There could be something there. Map doesn't say there is, neither do my eyes, and there's not a lot of space for there to be something, so I will just assume it's nothing. So Tower of Prayer straight ahead, something else to the right. I'm ignoring the phantoms, they're a pain to fight. Oh, I can't go that way. Okay, so in that case... Where do I think I'm going? Ah, there are 2 east exits out of the Tower of Prayer. That's right, I remember. Was that 3 hits? I don't know if that connected, but yeah, I think it's only 3 with the Crescent Axe. So the type of damage this does is one that they're not strong against, so chop is good. Okay. Yeah, Tower of Prayer, that's what it's called. I remember this skeleton. I was wondering if it's warning me that I'm about to die. It was not at that time. Does this connect to the other... Yes, that's just part of the stairs up. But what's here? Oh, it's... okay. So it just pops in and out at that distance threshold. I see. Sure, I'll pluck that. Probably walking straight into a trap here, but I took the bait and didn't get ensnared. Alright, so these do... Last time I encountered these, they did trivial amounts of damage. So I'm not too worried about going through there if I have to. However, it's better not to if I don't have to. I thought that killed you, those 3 actions, but apparently not. Okay, so I'm not seeing anything off to the sides here, but I might not have been looking thoroughly. according to this, there's a way to go... Which direction? East? Oh, okay, there sure is, and the map told me about it. Gravestone. Gravestone. Okay, map says that I'm entering that hallway, sure. Sounds fine. So either way I went, I would have gotten here, it looks like. Lizard is around. Right, all three of you are going to be fireballing me. A bloodstone that I am unable to use, as it turns out. Hey, why are you still alive? That's not permissible. Because yeah, like, it's just... I got one. I definitely have at least one bloodstone, but it is not a usable item here. Can I drop one? I can. I own 21 of them. How mysterious. Is there anything else in here that I've forgotten about that's not a usable item? Like, what am I holding exactly? Also, why would I ever drop anything? I don't think I have a maximum carrying capacity. There's nothing here that says anything about carry weight. Does stuff go on the ground if I drop it? I guess I could check. I kind of don't want to because that would probably waste something. I think I'm recalling that the manual specifically said use this to destroy an item. And again, like, why? I guess if I want to organize my inventory and get to stuff quicker, like just super optimize it that way. That's the only reason I can think of. Okay, I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna heal. Okay, that doesn't use my magic meter like it did in Kingsfield 2 and beyond. Alright, thing I can't climb. A noise. Okay, that just goes into the tower. Got it. I'm a swordman in yellow now. Okay, if you say so. Why is my class yellow? I did just level up, I think. I guess the color just changes as I go along, and it's like an item rarity sort of thing. I'm a rare swordman. Oh, 2 hits! Whoa! Who hit me? Must have been a fireball from you. I did hear one being launched. I did hit, okay. Ouch. Go away. Okay, map claims there's nothing at the end of this hallway. My eyes and fingers tell me the same. How charged do I have to be to 2-hit you? At least some amount. Okay, so yeah, just like hitting the button without waiting is definitely not the way to go. That made that clear. That sounded different. It has verdite in it. Given how much gold I'm... Oh, it's not as much as I thought, but still, given how much gold I'm getting, and that I do enjoy magic, I'm gonna go ahead and just eat this candy. And be fine with it. What's my magic up to? 51, alright. Whatever that means. It means it's 51. A number I have no context for. Alright, HP, MP both doing fine. Darkness is kind of annoying, but I can do something about that, can't I? No. So, paralysis is poison, darkness is not. If I knew how to use a bloodstone, I could probably get rid of it that way, but apparently I don't. Yeah, that thing. How do I use you? I should recheck the manual and see if it mentions those. Because it might. King's Grave, 4 chambers, okay. Sealed. I can try keys, but the word sealed makes me think it takes a different kind of action entirely to open it. Gotta bring like some dynamite or something. That's probably not it. Alright, so King's Four Chambers. They're north, slightly east of center. Locked. Sealed, sorry. Noted. And I feel like I've been everywhere else that I can be on this map, so like this is the only place I currently know to explore. This little branch that I'm on now. I may have missed something. I'll recheck if this leads nowhere. This axe is so good. I'm going in a direction, hoping I'll be able to keep track of which direction I've gone. Doubting that that will be the case. Does that loop around to where I've been? Something hit me. Something unknown. I heard a fireball being launched. That's probably what it was. Okay, this is quite loopy. Yeah, looks like a big mess on the map. Why chests sound different here, I wonder? Phantom Rod, right, I might need to do a pass with those somewhere in order to discover things, but that seems like something I would only do in desperation. I'll probably get there, but I'm not currently there. See, now this is suspicious. But like, when I come to a place like this, I'm just gonna do this. And seemingly find nothing. Alright. For there to be hidden things, and for that to make sense, there need to be dead ends that look suspicious but have nothing, I guess. I don't know, the design choices behind hiding things are weird and complicated. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm retreading ground I've already been on. Gonna go around this outer ring and try the north half of it before I mess with the center. Hey, I hit! It didn't matter. You sound like you're in so much pain. Despite being in... Well, I don't know if you're an empty suit of armor. There's probably something in there. I'm interpreting that as just like an animated suit of armor with nothing inside, but there was like that cyan glow there. There's something to the left here. Really, there's something to the left here. Like that geometry seam is revealing... Like thanks to PlayStation graphics, I saw something like gold in there. Okay, so that's a location of suspicion. Fire seal stone, nice, okay. Just need one more of those and I can get into the tower. So where's this put me? There's seemingly nothing over here. Wait, hold on, I'm going west? So it seems... Okay. So yeah, north of me is suspicious. I saw something out there, not just the black void. I won't be able to reach you, so I'm just not going to bother. Where am I? Big messy central chamber. Just gonna snuffle around here for a moment before I move on to the west. Sorry, east. The other way. My snuffling located nothing. Hey, there's a person! Can I speak to the person from here? Hi. I am Randolph. Now I am sealed in this place, but I did not lose my magical power to my foolish younger brother. Even soldiers are being raised and manipulated as monsters. This is not permissible. I possess power of the fire attribute. Take it and defeat him. Magic remembered. Thanks. I'd scan you if I could, but I don't have a mirror. Alright, so you gave me fire. Does that mean... Yeah, fireball. Twice as much MP. The fireball is hurled, which damages an enemy. Cool. I'll see how good it is. Lizards in suits of armor have been using it on me, so I think I know what to expect. Yep. Okay, that's fine. I'd probably prefer to use my MP on other things, though. I might actually prefer Light Needle just because it's cheaper and does the action I want it to do, which is to stun the enemy. But okay, I have Fireball now. It is an option that I will not currently take. Okay, so this has put me here. Okay. You can have that hallway, I don't need it. Writing. Be careful of the blades of wind. Alright. There's some kind of castle of wind down here or something? Okay, there's another, like I'm seeing something through the wall, right in that direction. And once again, that would appear to be something that doesn't exist. So I wonder what that's about. You're having some trouble navigating that corner. Poor lizard. Okay, I was just seeing you. Got it. Ouch. Your magic recharges very quickly. The stone faces cannot be defeated. Took me a bit to figure out that that was a C. Stone faces cannot be defeated. That's not what I'm used to. Normally when I encounter a stone face, I can just chop it up. Maybe that's saying the opposite of what's true. Maybe it's different in this game. Maybe they're talking about something other than what I'm picturing. Alright. He is dead. Empty. Okay. And nothing here. Alright. Somebody took damage somehow. Or no, tried to attack through the wall is what happened. Man, these lizards just don't know how to get around in here. Look at this. This is sad. Unable to deal with caves. Blades of wind. That's what I'm hearing, I think. Beware. Ooh, what did you drop? Stone hands. Alright. So I have 12, 5, 6, 10. 16, 6, 7, 10. Alright, that is an upgrade. Good. Alright, so I hear you, Blades of Wind. Presumably. I guess that's over there. I kinda see the spot. Okay. Did I miss any branches along this path? No, okay, so I'm on a loop circuit. I'll go north just in case there's something important there, like a Waterstone. Because I do need one of those. Or no, I had the Waterstone. Let's see, I had earth, water, I have fire now, air. I need the air stone. Ow. Huh. Okay, see, there's a way to go here that wasn't on the map. Got it. I'll check it momentarily. Gotta complete my circuit first. Alright, this would appear to complete the circuit, right? Yes. Well, I found a dragon tree leaf. Cool. Just a solitary dragon tree leaf in here? Okay. That seems strange, but that's fine. If I were willing to use a phantom rod, that would be a spot of suspicion. But I touched the wall and nothing seemed to happen, so I don't know. Ouch. Skeleton. Alright, I want this room clear. I want to examine all these skeletons without any harassment. I'm not sure I'm going to get to do that. Yeah, I am not connecting with that. There we go. This one still has meat in his bones. He's dead, though. Alright, so, like, there's a lot of wind being cut over here. Yeah, like in that room to the southwest. Southeast, southwest, sort of. Okay, so that's eastish. Let's check it. Looks like a dead end. It is indeed. No secrets in evidence. Okay. Not sure what that's supposed to be, but it appears to be nothing. Let's try straight ahead toward the Blades of Wind. I see them. Okay, Stoneface cannot be defeated. Beware the Blades of Wind. Got it. That looks potentially dodgeable. Ooh, a demon or gargoyle or something. Okay, so dangerous spot. I should be healed before I attempt any such thing here. No evidence either way of whether that did anything. Alright, so Blades of Wind here. Beware. If I can find a save, then I'd feel free to experiment. Ah. Okay. Trying to find the distance threshold where he won't hurt me. I'm not succeeding here. Alright, I guess I need to eat. That barely does anything now. Somewhere up here I'm gonna find a ledge I can jump off to get back to where I was, I believe. That's how I'm interpreting the situation. Yep, right here where this thing is. Alright. I guess I could eat one of those fruits, be at full health. Okay, so Windy Place appears to be the only point of interest here. I still need another seal stone. And it's probably going to be in there. Right, I do need the wind stone. Where the wind is being blown is going to be the place. Alright, so where was that save that I interacted with once? It wasn't particularly close, but it was somewhere. I'll find it. And then there's you. It doesn't come with a heal, though, so I'll just have to, like, eat a bunch of herbs, or hope I have enough health as it is for the wind cutters, or... I don't know. Trying to figure out from this where I think the save was. I have a theory, okay? But there's just, like, lizards all over the place. Nope, yep. Okay, so that's not what I want. This is... You have chest armor, but no other armor. Other than your natural armor. It's, yeah, a sharp right turn I want here, actually. Is it? No. No, wait, I'm not where I thought I was. Credits. Alright, so that works. So I'm thinking that save was just across from Randolph. Oh, I didn't spin in front of him. Well, I walked away, and I'm coming back. Beware the blades of wind or whatever. I needled the stairs. Ouch! So Randolph, you got anything more for me? I think the save might have been in there. I no longer think that. There's just nothing there? The Black Knight is a swordmaster, and you certainly do not stand a chance as you are. You should find my equipment in the four chambers and use it. How do I unseal your four chambers? Can I examine a torch? Nope. It's foolish to draw strength from the powers of darkness. Alright. Well, I draw from the powers of light, so I guess I earn your approval. Alright, I think you're done. I'm going to try once more, just in case, because sometimes I don't do it slowly enough. Okay, got it. This was not a save room, right? Does not appear to be... No. Alright, get equipment from four chambers. Sounds great. Yeah, somewhere in this complex was a save. How will I ever figure out where that was? And like at this point, maybe I'd be better off just going back. Like one way or another, I kind of have to go back. I have to go back for a save and I don't know where it is. I guess I'll go back for a save where I do know where it is. And also next to a fountain. Okay, so once again, just to refresh my memory on the navigation, I'm going west right now. If I keep turning left, I get to a place that shortcuts me to the fountain, more or less. Refills my MP, and is this what I want? I think so. Floor 1. Do the skeletons here stay dead? Seems that way. And this door is locked, and I don't have the means to unlock it. But at least I can teleport through it. Okay, that's fine. So, I met Randolph. That's nice. He gave me fire magic. That's nice, although I don't really care all that much about it, but, if I had better ways to refill my MP, I would. But I don't. My ways are not great. Let's see if Jude's Cross has anything more to say. It's worth a try. So yeah, I got the Fire Seal Stone, and that is important. herb price was better at Gil's shop, I think, but it's very similar, so it doesn't matter much. Yeah, it's 2 gold cheaper for Gil. Proper equipment, fine ware is a reasonable price. I'll just get up to like 50. These are kind of a pain to eat. What's the recovery medicine? 45 gold? Maybe that would be more money efficient? I'll try and compare at some point, just to see if I can get an idea of what's what. For now, I won't worry about it. Game gives me plenty of healing resources, so I don't really feel too stretched on those. Alright, well, I did a little loop. I learned what's been pretty much the rest of floor 3 except for the windy place. And I was warned to be careful about it, so I'm being careful about it by being sure I'm at full vitals, going back in there. Then hopefully we can get the Wind Seal Stone, go to the Tower of Prayer, and maybe that will give me what I need to unseal the 4 chambers. That would be nice. For generations, because the kings have strong demon clan blood in them, they have stayed away from the clergy. As usual. Alright. Save here. Alright, I'll see you next time for the windy place.